Hello all, back again with another video. So today we'll be covering these oiler tubes and the timing chains. So first things first, when you take your valve cover off, best thing to do is check these oiler tubes. They should be sitting in their stout, they shouldn't move. They'll have a slight jiggle like that maybe, but they shouldn't be flopping about. They should be nicely seated in this bearing race. And you need to go along and check all of these. Now with this engine, it's done 200,000 kilometers and it's not happy. This one's not happy, this one's not happy, and this one really is not happy. So this one's come disconnected, and I know that because one, I can see it, and two, I can see it's not oiling properly. You know, you have this scoring on here and this pitting, which isn't very good. Luckily for this, we've caught it just in time where it's not going to be a problem. But that means little holes under here aren't oiling at the correct pressure, and so we're having a problem. This can be fixed. You can buy new plastic pieces here, just pull this off and replace them. But yes, I spun it over, you know, without firing it, and watched these run. They did all run, luckily, but you know, had quite low pressure back here. Up here was perfectly fine, as you can see by the condition of the cams. And the other thing to go and check for, which is kind of the Achilles heels of these engines, although with this one it's not as bad as it is an early 350. It was made in 1971, May 1971, so it's a early M116, and the early M117s are fine as well because you've got double row timing chains. In this case, this one, as I said before, has done 200,000 kilometers. And so you'd expect the chain to be quite bad, but it seems it has been replaced at some point. It's got a bit of slack, but nothing too bad. And to check if it's all good, what you want to do is you want to line up this little key with this line here. Obviously I haven't done that right now, but then you want to turn over your engine, not with the key, but with on the crank or on a pulley if you can't get to the crank. And you want to turn it over till this lines up with here. And then you check your timing down here, which I apologise, but it may be incredibly difficult to show you, but there is a pin down in there on the pulley that will be pointing at 0 degrees or top dead centre. And what you want to make sure is when that's there, you want to make sure it's at top dead centre. If it's not, let's say it's 10 degrees you know, after, then you know you have a problem and you need to change your timing chains, or well, change the tensioners, but also you need to change the timing chains because you have a big problem. In this case, this timing chain is perfectly fine. I've checked it and there's no problems there. And the tensioners here, even though they're quite black, they look perfectly fine, and the interior of this looks quite nice as well, considering it's its age. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.